Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
It's complete, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the option. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Brown will throw it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
That last completion has them set up 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 30. Fast motion from the offense. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Texas offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll keep it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide out in motion. Brown will throw it. He's got his man. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying play action. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They go to the ground, relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. He's now up to 77 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. The give to the back. And he'll be smacked to the ground. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll let one fly from deep in his own territory. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Brown wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hemby. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Ohio State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Brown will throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Goes to the option. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it's...
And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to blast their way in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Motion from the offense. Brown wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 4 over Nevada.
Power football with the run.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, just keeps firing. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Pulls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To give to the big fullback. Second down coming up. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the tight end. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The give to the tailback.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
And 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Brown will throw it. Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in on the left. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Ohio State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Turns it on in midfield. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying to run it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Powers forward. And the defense drags him down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A full dive to haul that one in.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Second down now after the sack. Brown wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Give to the running back. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Run it with the fullback. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll run the option. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Texas 41, Ohio State 7.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Brown will throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Hemby. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The play action fake. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off play action. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The option look. Now the toss. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. He's got an open man. And he breaks into the open. The 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by just 2 over UTSA. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum.